am currently avoiding all responsibilities because it is a beautiful day out and I'm enjoying my lilac bushes. We are lucky to have these this whole row of lilac bushes. They are beautiful. I have purples and then a white one right there. What I really should be doing is making my meal plan. So let's plan meals for 2 weeks. So a 2-week meal plan is not something that's new for me or in our household because I do buy proteins, like all of our meats, chicken, pork, beef, all of that, usually in advance. It makes it a lot easier to plan out for 2 weeks in advance. Do I do it very often? No. And I do it actually less now because I am sharing a lot of what I do when I'm meal planning and prepping and putting that into our budget. Planning for 2 weeks is not uncommon for me. So, one thing that I did not take into account is that my husband is in class this week that I am planning for 2 weeks. He took the computer to class. Therefore, we have to wait till he brings the computer back so that I can look on Pinterest to find the recipes I want, because I use my phone to film, so I can't look on my phone and film at the same time. I know, ridiculous. But we will take a look at the freezer and see what proteins we have and what proteins we want to cook this next week and the week after. And then we will start basing our meal plan around those proteins. And then we will also see if there's any fun new Pinterest meals that we can find that sound absolutely delicious. So let's take a look at the freezer and see what proteins we've got in there that we can make a meal plan with. Hello, freezer, my old friend. So, what do we have in the freezer that we can cook with? First things, I know last time I bought those country style pork ribs, so I do want to cook those over the next 2 weeks in the meal plan. We also still have chicken thighs that need to be eaten, so we will look up a chicken thigh recipe, or I might just do like a side of vegetables or something and then add the chicken thighs with it. We'll see. We do still have some steaks, and I think we still have some bone-in chops and a London broil. So, the other thing is I need to check the local grocery store ad because I'm pretty positive they will have some kind of meat on sale, because we are looking at Mother's Day coming up and they usually always run some kind of meat special with the holidays. So the other thing we have a ton of are sausages. So these are the pineapple bacon ones from Costco. They are the Adele's brand. We also have the chicken and apple. Those ones are good. And we also have the Teton Waters Branch Polish sausages. So those are a quick and easy dinner as well. We're saving our big meat cuts for the summertime because we've got like ribs and pork butt and brisket. And when we do a pork butt next, I am going to definitely because they're huge. I think, well, this one right here is like 13.5 pounds. So it's huge. It's huge. When we cook it up, I think I'm going to we're definitely going to make it last over like a week's worth of time. So we might put that into a video. Oh, that's a good idea. Write that on the list. While I'm back here, I am noticing that on our next Costco run, we are going to need chicken nuggets and chicken patties and sausage patties. So we're gonna have to stock up on those because I always like to keep those on hand because you just never know. Okay, so now that we know what proteins we've got, and I don't feel like I need to show you my meat freezer. We've seen my meat freezer. Now that we know the proteins we have, let's go to Pinterest, figure out what we're gonna cook for the next 2 weeks. While we wait, We're gonna stop and smell the flowers. Alrighty, so I'm losing a little bit of daylight, but we do have our 2 weeks of meals. So for the country style ribs, we are going to do this Dr. Pepper barbecue ribs with mashed potatoes. That is in the crock pot. So that one is an easy one for a Monday. The next one I found, because I want to use up the chicken thighs just because I'm not a huge fan of chicken thighs. I bought them when they were on sale. They were 99 cents a pound. You can't pass that up, but I struggle cooking them. So we're going to try this cheddar ranch chicken thighs, and then we're going to do some oven roasted broccoli. And then we are going to do this pork chops on the barbecue because our weather is supposed to be like almost 90 degrees this week. So I'm going to have my husband barbecue, but I will show you the marinade that I found to do. And then we are probably going to do like some balsamic asparagus because this is on sale at my local grocery store this week. So I will buy that this week for obviously when we go shopping, I will buy this for the meal plan. Good grief. And then this one looks good, but it is a lot of ingredients. Now, I do have most of these ingredients, which is great. But this is a lot. But it's called Crockpot Hawaiian Chicken Sandwiches, and it looks to die for. So we are going to give it a go. I'm trying to find some more like sandwichy type recipes or things that I can, that my kids will eat that are a little bit easier. And this one is done in the crock pot. So I think it looks like a lot, but I think it'll be easier. Who knows? Next week, when you guys watch my cook with me, you'll find out. And then because the weather is supposed to be really nice, we are going to do steaks and broccoli salad, which my broccoli salad is to die for. So good. The following week, we are going to try this recipe I found on Pinterest. Excuse my tripod, so really interrupting. Called Big Mac Sloppy Joes. So basically, it's like an easier version of Big Mac. We will find out. To try and do the last of our bone-in pork chops as well, we're going to try these baked honey mustard pork chops with some broccoli. And then again, to finish out those chicken thighs, because I think this will be the last of our chicken thighs, which is fine with me. We're going to do this slow cooker root beer chicken, which looks very easy. And then I always like to do some like white cheddar shells from the box. No big deal. And then we are going to do steak and baked potatoes. So I'm going to get some chives, and we have bacon and sour cream. We are potentially going to my parents for Memorial Day weekend. We haven't decided yet, but that does conclude our 2-week meal plan. Now let's make our list, and then we will go shopping. Okay, so here is my list. I don't know. One thing, because we don't drink soda in the house, is when I do need soda for cooking, I do not buy just like a singular bottle, or like a 6-pack of cans. The 2-liter bottles are usually the cheapest. The other things I wrote on here are like almond milk. That's just something that we need. And then berries, and bananas, which are things that we eat on the daily and for snacks and stuff. I also write down the price of what my local grocery store is so I can compare that to Winco, which is where I usually end up getting a cheaper price. But we have our list. Let's go shopping. Okay, we are off and running to the grocery store. We are going to hit both stores, and I have both kids with me, so let the fun begin. Okay, we are at Winco. I have my list. I have my prices of what Yolks has on sale to compare and see which is better. And we are going to go in and get our bare necessities. Not bare necessities. We're going to get what's on our list Maybe there is 2 things I did not add to my list. Some drink mixes that we do that Cody and I like to have. It kind of is the replacement for like purchasing like sodas and stuff like that. So I'm gonna pick up those and wish me luck, because I have both munchkins and one is fast asleep and is gonna be mad that I'm waking him up. But let's head into Winco. So silly buds. Please sit down. Okay, so far we got potatoes. We did get a 10-pound bag, my red onion, bananas, coleslaw. We got our buns, watermelon that was not on the list, barbecue sauce not on the list, the chunks were not on the list, and then there should be a bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce in here too that was not on the list, but all was on sale. So we're making good progress. One of these. We'll go get lunch after. Sit your booty down. Whew, I forgot how much of a sweat I break when it's not warm out and it's warm out when I take the kids with me. But we went out at $75, just shy of $75. Like 8 of that was the watermelon, which I didn't plan on buying, but 58 cents a pound isn't bad. And then I did throw in a couple other things that weren't on the list, but we're still within budget. And we only have like 3 other list items to grab, one of which is a want, not a need. So yeah, we've got asparagus, steaks, ground beef, and corn on the cob that are all on sale at my local grocery store. The steaks are just if we can, we don't have to. The asparagus I want, and then the ground beef I do want because it is on a good deal for the most part. It's like $2.99 a pound, something like that. So anyway, I think we did a pretty good job. We made it out. We got just everything we needed and then some. So now on to the next store. And while we're out shopping, I'm getting food. And I blame Liz and Tracy for this. Ooh, they're warm too. Liz, Tracy, I blame you for pure happiness. That's what I blame you for. Pure happiness. And of course I got lemonade. Of course. Normally I'm not one to give in to peer pressure. I am today. Okay, so I was able to get steaks, burger, asparagus, and corn, and walked out at about $26 and change, which I think is pretty dang fabulous. So I will probably do a quick rundown when I get home and touch all the things, and then we will be doing our, actually scratch that, I am not going to do a touch all the things because we have a busy Friday. It is Cody's graduation and it is Mother's Day weekend. We got all the things happening, so I am going to end this bad boy right here. In total, I did spend our $100 budget. We did have the additional $15 from rollover, which I do still have like $9 of that left, which is great. Actually, not that much. We have some money left is basically what I'm saying, which is great because that'll put us be able to get some fresh fruit next week, and hopefully what we have will last us. The only thing I know that will not last is the banana. Alrighty friends, so I am going to end this one here. I hope you guys do enjoy these kind of meal plans and shops with me. They are some of my favorites to make because I am a freak who likes to meal plan and grocery shop. I also love to try new recipes. Stay tuned over the next 2 weeks for, Bubba, you're okay. Stay tuned over the next 2 weeks for our 2 different meal plans where we will cook it together. Someone is ready for a nap, so am I. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Ooh, one down. The way you make me feel. Okay, Susie's not paying attention. So, oh Lord have mercy. People in the parking lot just don't pay attention. What are we doing?